Hello, everyone. This is day number 10 on the line diet. And yeah, the last 2 days were pretty good regarding my eczema. Today, I feel like it's a bit more inflamed again. It's a little more red, but that's just sometimes how these things go. It goes in phases. I feel like sometimes there is a healing phase where everything kind of my body starts healing. And then there's a phase where my body is expelling more toxins again through the skin, and yeah, that way inflames the skin a bit more, and the eczema tends to come back a bit more. But overall the progress is good. It's just never like a straight line of progress. Like, it's very strange because in any healing phase that I had so far, it's always been kind of a healing phase, then a healing crisis. So it's been going like this, like steady upwards, but at a very unpredictable rate, I would say. So yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. Like, some days are good, some days are bad, but as long as the overall progress, as long as it's overall like progressing, I think I'm on the right track. So I will continue this for now. Yeah, I've been eating only beef, and I've noticed because I got a different kind of beef, a different kind of ground beef today, and it had a much lesser fat content, so it was only about, I would say, 10 to 15% fat, and it really made it a lot harder to eat. Like, I feel it tastes different, and I feel I have less energy because there's less fat in the beef that I'm consuming. So I prefer beef that's at least 25% fat. That way, also, when you make it in the air fryer, it gets very crunchy if you cook it for very long, and that's very tasty. It's like a crunchy bite that you have, like something is deep fried, like more or less that kind of feeling. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get really high fat beef in the future, or add some tallow to the air fryer if the beef is not as fatty as I would like it to be honest. So yeah, I'm going to do that in the future, and hopefully that will help me stay on this diet. Also, I'm making some kind of carnivore crisps. They're like just beef crisps or beef chips. So I've just made them in the oven. I can show you real quick. Here, yeah, you can see these are very thinly sliced pieces of meat, and I sliced them on this baking sheet and just put them in the oven. I have multiple ones going on here, and yeah, basically that's all you do, and then you set the oven to very low temperature. So I have it at 50 degrees Celsius, which is about, I think, 130, 150 degrees Fahrenheit or something. I'm not entirely sure. Around 120, 130, I believe, degrees Fahrenheit. And then you just let it sit for 4 hours. And honestly, they taste amazing. Like, they don't get as crunchy as I would like them to be, but it's definitely like a nice snack food. Also something you can take along, because they also taste good cold. And yeah, that's always been my problem. Like, taking ground beef, cold ground beef with me when I'm out somewhere has always been kind of an issue. So these crunchy chips definitely help with that. So yeah, I think that's my update for today. Also, I started again today because I was not really showering for the past few days. I was washing myself, but not showering, and because showering really dries out the skin. So today I started again using distilled water to wash my skin, especially the places where I do have eczema, because I feel like the distilled water inflames it a lot less than using tap water. I'm not sure why that is, but that's been my experience. I'm using distilled water and kind of a washcloth to just wash myself, wash the eczema parts of the skin. The skin is a bit dry afterwards, but I don't use any moisturizer or any lotions, in case you guys wondered. So I'm really just letting it be dry, and sending the body signals that it needs to moisturize this area of the skin. And yeah, it takes some time for the body to get used to it and to start producing the oils that make your skin smooth. But after a while, it really starts working, and then you don't even need any moisturizer anymore. Like, that's been one of the biggest discoveries I've made as well, that after some days, the moisturizer just becomes useless. And to be honest, it didn't really help before anyway. Like, I was moisturizing like crazy, but it's eczema, it's autoimmune stuff, it's inflammation in the body. So it hasn't really been super helpful anyway. Yeah, that's it for now. Update day number 10 on the Lion diet, about 2 months carnivore, and hopefully we'll get this disease under control soon. So that's it for now.